When traversing the internet, you may find base takes or some beautiful art, and then there's going to be other times where you're going to find some posts and statements that are so brain dead that you question how the person that came up with it is even functioning. Some of you may recall, all the way back in 2019, the water paint Nessa artwork that people really did seem to enjoy, as well as some insane lunatics that harassed the artist. And if you said that it wasn't whitewashing, then some of them went as far as to even say that they would beat up people over it.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
These delusional goblins always fixate on skin color, and of course, leave it to them to create issues out of nothing. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Draco, what does this have to do with anything? Well, recently, the mangaka of Pop Team Epic made art of a Splatoon character, which I gotta say, it actually looked pretty good. But of course, leave it to the Twitter goblins dwelling deep within their mother's basements to get upset over this and create a complete issue out of absolutely nothing as usual. The mangaka had responded with this saying, regarding the content of this fan art, I received a response that this was racism against black people because the character's skin is depicted as lighter than in the original work. I also believe that if Lita were human, she would be black. Sorry, my coloring skills are poor, so it's not accurate. Well, first thing, never apologize to the mob. Ever. Secondly, this mangaka never did anything wrong. But of course, when it comes to Twitter freaks, they can look at something absolutely innocent and harmless, and then they're going to react in the way that you would expect them to react.
Oh, check it out!
No matter the ethnicity, people will see lighter skin is better. It clearly shows when characters with dark skin are lightened. If you don't want to see it as racist, sure, but it's most definitely colorist, and that's what's flying over your heads.
But let me tell you something, folks. You can't fix stupid.
I've been seeing the stuff going on with this, and personally, stop whitewashing black characters. Black people can and are beautiful. What about you at home? Are you as delusional as people pretending that I'm not black?
Stupid is forever.
It's ironic since these are the same people that will take white and Asian characters and they'll darken their skin and just act like that's perfectly fine. They won't have any issue with that. But then if you take a darker complected character and their skin's off just by a little bit, then apparently you're the racist. They're a bunch of hypocrites. Even the Japanese got involved with this situation because even they're tired of it. One person stating, racism against blacks is a white person's problem, so don't drag unrelated Japanese people into it. If you want to do atonement, then do it between white people and black people. Octopuses have the ability to change the color of their bodies. Study National Geographic and try again. To which they called out this person, why did you lighten her skin color? The eyedropper tool exists.
Shut up, silly woman.
This person pointed out their bio also stating, Shadow, 24, white, bi, cis, what? So they have a slur in their bio. Well, you know what? You can take your pronoun word salad and you can stick bigot in it.
Emotional damage!
If you didn't think this was already brain dead enough, well, they'll try to throw the whole color palette sweat out there and going, boo! Yeah, this person would be scared if they had to walk out into the sun.
I made this since everyone wants to act stupid. Keeping dark hair while lighting skin isn't lighting, it's whitewashing.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Some people even call them out on their hypocrisy, like this post saying skin tone cultists in a nutshell, which they did a really good job pointing out the hypocrisy of these types of people. And then in the responses, one person said, I swear all these artists need to do is redraw them even whiter, and after a year, these people will stop bitching about it. The character gets whiter every 10 comments of people with pronouns and bio. That'll become so white that it reflects enough light to become a second sun. I mean, they were tearing them apart. It was actually pretty comical. Now, this started to go around and resurface again, which was a warning to Japanese artists. And basically, it was trying to let them know that what they're doing is not wrong. They're not doing anything bad with their artwork. That there are some bad actors on the platform that are basically targeting them. And if you know the Japanese, they're usually very mannerly and they are respectable people. They try not to offend and respect other people's cultures just as they would want their own culture to be respected. But, you know, these people that are coming after artists, they're a bunch of assholes. And look, Japan, they were not standing for this time. Some of them were saying, it's crazy that people get criticized for not matching the RGB of the skin perfectly. This complaint is a crazy movement that's been going on around recently among kids overseas, so don't apologize, it will make them arrogant. They are probably finding fault with the film because they think Asians are inferior. They should just make their own film with only black characters and post it on social media. I guess they like stealing characters of other races. Double standard.
Gotcha, bitch.
One person even stated was Obama whitewashed. Oh man. The creator of Pop Team Epic is being harassed by terminally online Twitter weirdos for using the wrong shades of color. And then it says arrested for Twitter crimes. Oh, people were calling them out. I mean, it was good to see this. Because, when you think about it, this has been going on for quite a while. And people are getting tired of it. I mean, you look at the Brazilian Miku trend, right? There was a Brazilian artist who got attacked for making Miku's skin lighter complected, which the artist didn't deserve to be attacked, and the art they did was fantastic. And yes, I will be talking about the Brazilian Miku trend, so expect that in the next few days. So people went crazy and criticized Japanese artists because painted her skin isn't fully black, but it was okay to blackwash Japanese Asia people and make them more African by believing Asia people's skin are all white/pale and brown, or you can call it black as you like, don't exist. Which of course points out their own hypocrisy, because remember, they were the ones that, if you remember when the Natlan region was brought up, they were trying to say that it was cultural appropriation. And yet, it's kind of funny that they will try to blackwash characters and act like that's fine, but if you make characters light, it's not. Rather than wasting their energy fighting over pointless, stupid things, they could actually be using this energy to fight actual racism when it rears its ugly head. That would be a good use of it when it actually does happen. But instead, they clearly don't know how to have any form of common sense. Then, of course, the typical fix-it brigade came in. Gave her actual dark skin, not gonna lie, looks better than the original.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
Leave it to the fix-it brigade to come in and change the color of the character's skin and disrespect the artist's work, because this is what they always do. Don't disrespect her again.
I think this person's the one disrespecting her, because it seems like they're self-projecting themselves onto the character. And as people were pointing out how none of these people who hating the artist know the fact that Marina can change her skin color to lighter for photo shoots, which she does. Marina outside commercials prefers darker skin to feel unique. But lore-wise, she can turn her skin much lighter if she wants to do so. Man, don't tell them that. The clowns will start seething. She is an octopus. She is not black. Please do not equate them. Are black people octopuses? Oh, man. And then Digin Realist had a really good point. The Marina situation is just like this, and pulled up the meme where it says, "Hey, you used the wrong color. Please respect the character you're drawing." And it shows like black Superman, obese black Misty, black Homer Simpson. But on a positive note, there were people coming out in support of the manga stating, "Don't know the game of the character, but I really want to support this artist." Another came in stating, "Sharing this because the artist is talented and doesn't deserve to be bullied by idiots on this platform," which totally agree with that. Whatever they say, I think it's a very beautiful art. And then another one came in saying, "Such a great drawing. I can't hate on this at all. It's too cute," in which I have to agree with them on this. And at the end of the day, I think that a lot of these goblins on Twitter, I think that they just believe that they can bully whoever they want. And in this instance, them bullying the Japanese, they think they can do that. But, at the end of the day, these are just miserable clown goblins that are trying to attack an innocent mangaka. But, it's good to see the Japanese have been fighting back against this on this case. And the Pop Team Epic mangaka did an excellent job on the art and did nothing wrong. Never should have apologized, but at the same time, they never did anything wrong. I think they did an excellent job. But, it's good to see that people are also supporting the mangaka on the art. People standing up and fighting for them, because somebody's going to have to stand up to these Twitter bullies, because otherwise these goblins are going to try to run over anyone. So it's good to see people are standing up and saying something about this. It's good to see that people have been pushing back against the issues and supporting the mangaka. It's been really good to see, at least. But, you know, this issue's been going on for a long time. These Twitter goblins are absolutely insane, and of course, leave it to them to pull crazy stunts and create issues out of nothing, because they clearly have nothing else going on in their lives. Oh boy. Craziness of the world. Just gotta deal with it each day, one step at a time.